Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I've messed with the Whizzer. Ever since I put the pulley on, I really haven't had time to test it or even work on it. My clutch broke last time I drove it, so the wheel turns whenever the engine turns. A little hard to drive like that, not impossible though. And the last time I also drove this, it wouldn't start well. And I think I know why. It burns oil and the spark plug's probably dirty. So, in this video, I do want to go on a test drive on this because I want to test out the transmission. However, from where I live, this is the usual weather. It's always rain and it's going to be like this for the next 2 days. So that gives me plenty of time to get this running and working properly again. So I think on Monday I should be able to take this for a test drive. But first I'm going to start with the clutch and then I'll move on to the spark plug. For the clutch, the thing that broke was this spring. This is my return spring so that when I let off of the clutch pedal, it disengages the clutch. It's not a hard system. This spring pulls harder, so when I push down, it overpowers this spring and causes this to also go down so it stretches out. Last time I was driving, this broke for the 4th time, and I'm getting sick and tired of fixing it because it also falls out occasionally. So, going to a much easier system of a piece of bungee cord. I'm going to tie it into the same place it was before. It was right in this little chain link and in this hole up here. So, I'll be back when that's done. Bungee cord is on and hooked up. Works pretty good. It's light, but it's not too light. I think it's a perfect match to the spring though, so that's good. So, next step is going to be getting the spark plug out of there, and to do that, I might have to take the gas tank off, but I'll be back whenever the spark plug's out. The spark plug is out, and if it focuses, yeah, not bad compared to some of the spark plugs I pulled out of this. But it's still not good. It burns a lot of oil. There's some scratching on the cylinder, but I haven't done anything to it yet because I don't have a cylinder hound. So there's not much I can do. Get under the light. Yeah. Anyway, it usually lasts about a month before I have to clean it again. So I'm just gonna clean this again. I'll be back when it's back inside. The spark plug is back in. So now I'm just gonna see if it'll start up and hopefully run. I haven't heard it run for quite a while because last time I rode it, clutch and spark plug went out. Still starts up with though. It's nice to hear it run again. Runs well too. Better than it did before when I last drove it, so. Next step is just gonna have to wait for the weather to get better. Then I get to go for a little test drive. It's now Monday, and it is a very nice day outside. It's about 5 degrees, which is pretty warm. But it's still really windy, so if you do hear wind, it's not from me or me doing anything. It's just from where I live. Always windy. But it's good enough day to test this, so I'm going to mount my camera on my helmet, and I'll be back when everything's hooked up. Okay, well, Now just gonna start up the Whizzer, then be able to go for a little test drive. I don't know how well the camera is angled, but if I'm right, you're kind of looking at the transmission. I have it locked in first. I think you can see that. And I'll be able to shift it up once I go, so see if it runs. Got my gloves on. Second. Little bit of wind, so third gear isn't working the best, but still works nonetheless. Downshift turn around as per usual. Getting pretty good with shifting. Always try to engine brake as much as I can, but there. Easy way to stop it too is just to stall it, which it's pretty good at doing. Well, that was a very fun little test drive for me. I know the wind didn't sound the best on camera, but there's not really anything I can do about it right now. And everything worked pretty good. Transmission shifted very good today. I took this for a little test drive yesterday just because I was excited and I wanted to make sure that it wouldn't break down the second I go. So it did do good. The wind yesterday though was about twice as much as what it is today, and I could barely move. I could barely move in third gear. Second was pretty much as high as I could go, but pretty happy with how it is. Almost no compression. Not like it had any to begin with, but yeah, it was a very fun little test drive. Just testing on how the overdrive gear, well, overdrive to what I had before, but worked very good. And there's no, well, there is a few sounds that come with this, but this overall is quieter than what it was before. The vibration is down by a lot. And just overall feels a lot better driving. So, hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.